Hi everyone. So, long time no see, kind of. Haven't put up a video in 2 or 3 weeks, I'm not really sure. So I uploaded my Black Lives Matter video, and after I posted that, I kind of just left my channel just to kind of let it resonate, which I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of the only way that I can describe it. But I pretty much just uploaded that and kind of left my channel, didn't really upload anything else because that was kind of the embodiment of the way that I was feeling. Is just kind of, when is enough enough? So I am back with this video. I got a comment. Someone asked me to talk about tonsil stones. So specifically, they asked me to show my tonsils, but I'm going to do an entire video talking about tonsil stones today. I think it's an important topic. Personally, I had never heard of tonsil stones until I actually got them. So maybe if I do this video, maybe somebody will watch it and this might be able to help them if they have it. And I know right now it's not that easy to go to the dentist, so hopefully this can help somebody. But I'm just going to go ahead and start. I have had tonsil stones 3 or 4 times, 3 times for sure, but I think 4 times. So the first time that I got it, I had no idea what tonsil stones were. I just felt something. I felt something in my throat. It kind of feels like, I don't know, it felt like there was just like a peanut right here. And every time I swallowed, it would feel more and more swollen and sore, and it just was stuck there. And at first I thought, oh, I was eating and something got stuck in my throat. But then a few days went by and I was like, okay, obviously something is going on. So I just Googled, I think I Googled, it feels like something stuck in my throat or something. And then I got in my car one day and I looked in my mirror because I wanted to see if I could see it. And I opened my mouth and I saw this like white thing in the back of my throat. And I was like, what is that? So I went to Google again, Google your best friend, and I Googled, there's something white stuck in the back of my throat or something like that. And then tonsil stones popped up. And then once I actually saw the photos and read a little bit about it, I realized I had tonsil stones. So at the time, I couldn't go to the dentist, even though they say that they're open for dental emergencies. I don't know if that would be considered a dental emergency. Probably not. But so I read up about it. I watched a couple YouTube videos talking about how to remove them. So this is basically the gist of what I got from the videos that I was watching. So the videos that I watched, the people who were making the videos actually currently had them. So they ended up showing how they remove them. I don't have any right now, luckily, but I will tell you guys how I remove them. And I do have some photos that I took because I wanted to show them to my dentist so that I could see about getting my tonsils removed, because I read online that once you get them, you're most likely always going to get them. And the first time I got them, I read it and I thought, well, if I keep my dental hygiene up, it should be fine. But then I got them again and then again and then again. So I was thinking, okay, so I'm probably always going to get them. So that's why I had mentioned in the other video that I was thinking about getting my tonsils removed. So I am going to insert the pictures here so you guys can see what they look like. Please keep in mind that these photos are kind of graphic. They're a little bit gross. If you're squeamish or anything like that, then maybe just skip like a minute so that you don't have to see it. But here are the photos of my tonsil stones and the inside of my mouth so you can actually see where they were here. As you guys could see in the very back, there are these little pockets in the back of your throat, which are your tonsils, obviously, and they're basically small pockets, and bacteria will build up in there and it will create tonsil stones. So if they're small tonsil stones, then normally they will go away by themselves by using mouthwash, gargling warm salt water. Warm salt water I do recommend because I feel like it helps with the inflammation and the irritation because they can get swollen. So that was one of my problems, was that it was swelling up a little bit, so it felt really uncomfortable and it was starting to get painful. So gargling salt water does help with the discomfort and the inflammation of the tonsil stones, so I really recommend that. Mouthwash, you should be using mouthwash regardless, so keep doing that. I'm not saying that I got them because I have braces, but what I will say is you need to have good dental hygiene regardless of the condition of your teeth. But when you have braces, your dental hygiene needs to be times 10 because you can get little pieces of food stuck in the brackets. And even when I brush my teeth, sometimes I'll brush my teeth and then I'll look at them just to make sure that they look clean. And sometimes I will still see little pieces of food. So that's why mouthwashing helps. And, you know, obviously gargling your mouthwash, it helps to clean especially the back of your throat. So that can help with preventing tonsil stones. So now I'm going to talk about how to actually remove them. So, and this is just from my own experience and from what I read online and from the videos that I watched. And the videos that I watched, I will put the link down there if you guys want to watch them, because the ones that I was watching, they actually showed how they removed them because they had them. Like I said, I don't have any right now, luckily, so I'm not able to show you how I remove them, but I will tell you. But if you want to actually see how to remove them, please click the link down there because there will be a video on how they got them removed. So as far as how to remove the tonsil stones, what I did was I basically just took a Q-tip and I ran it under some lukewarm water and I opened my mouth real wide. I have a small mouth, so I can't really open it super big, but I opened it as wide as I could. And what I did was I tried to flatten my tongue as much as I could so that way I wasn't gagging that much, because the first time I did it, I gagged a lot. I have really bad gag reflexes, so I was like gagging aggressively and my eyes were watering, and then I started to feel nauseous, and then I felt like I had to throw up even though I didn't have to throw up. So flattening my tongue helped a little bit. But basically I took a Q-tip, ran it under some lukewarm water, and I basically just went so what you can do is, and you guys will see in the video that I showed you, but what you can do, so on the pocket, you can basically like press on the bottom of the tonsil stone and try to get it out, or you can put the Q-tip in the pocket underneath and basically just, like, let's say this is the pocket. I know this is not the best example, but you take the Q-tip and you can go at the bottom and just do this type of thing, and that way the tonsil stone will come out, hopefully. And I did also read online that when you do gargle the salt water, not only does it help with the inflammation and with the discomfort, but it also helps to loosen them up. So that is also something that I would do. Like I said, I really recommend the salt water. I feel like it helps a lot. But yeah, that's how I did it. I just use Q-tips at home, but they do have those long ones, so that would probably help even more if you had some of those. One of the videos I watched, the guy had one of those, like when you go to the dentist and they shoot the water in your mouth with that little thing. He had one of those. I believe he said he bought it on Amazon, so you can get that. And that's pretty much all that I did. And then after I got the tonsil stone out, it does still feel swollen. So even though you got it out, it might still feel a little bit swollen. Afterwards, I would gargle with the salt water, and it helps to relieve the discomfort. Another thing is that you want to, I would use either your phone flashlight or a mirror or something like that to make sure that there's not more than one in there, because one time I had tonsil stones and there was like 3 in there in that tiny little pocket. There was 3, and then another time there was 2 in there, and I had like 2 big ones in there. So the bacteria had been like building up. And if you get tonsil stones, it doesn't mean that you're dirty or anything like that, because I brush my teeth at least twice a day, but since I have braces, it's more like 4 or 5 times a day. I use mouthwash, I do all of that. My dental hygiene is perfectly fine, but sometimes it happens. So don't think that you're gross or dirty or anything like that. Like I said, it happens. So you just have to really make sure that your dental hygiene is up to par. But yeah, so that's how I remove them. Those are the little tips that I read about and saw from videos. I will be putting the link from the videos in the description bar down there so you guys can see. But like I said, tonsil stones are very uncomfortable. They can be painful, and it's kind of one of those things that's just irritating more than anything. But hopefully this video helped. If there's any questions that I didn't go over or anything I didn't answer that you want to know, just write a comment and I'll respond. I reply to all the comments. So thank you guys for watching.